Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the city of Seattle, known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild CenturyLink field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. The wait is finally over. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Still scoreless here in the first, but if third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Check, 54. Right, 54. Hey, I'm coming. Hey. 54 is Mike. 54 is Marvin Arden. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. Mike.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got... This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. Got it. Rush in.
On 1st down, Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
That's it. Mike 56. Mike 56. Woo-hoo. 36 power. 56 right there.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Don't say nothing. 56 to Mike. 50 to Mike. All right, T, let's try. All right, T. Mike 56.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right?
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And he couldn't hang on. Almost an interception there defensively. Instead, it brings up fourth. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock.
Not today, you are. Not today. Too quick.
Now Wilson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Fair. 56. Mike, 56, right there. Right. Trump. 6. Let's pick it up.
Now it's Wilson.
Let's get off the field.
And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on a field goal attempt forthcoming, and it's an important one here, no doubt, in the third quarter of a tie ball game. Myers' kick is good, and they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 20. A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second-half lead? From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Well, it's been a field goal extravaganza so far. That's 3 for him now, and it ties our game at 9-9.
I got a feeling the touchdowns are coming, though. Trust me on that one.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Oh, you got deep? Reload.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What? Lady! 54! I can't believe we let you play. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Exit! Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Man, let's get some penetration. Hey, alert. Good.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a little extra. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. Here's Carson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down. A touchdown is what this offense needs, so no decision here. They're going on fourth down. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30.
Here we go. Cut. 58, Mike, 58.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Interception, baby.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
What? 380. Mike 54. Hey, watch this. Hook. Check 24.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2.
Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here.
You must 12. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a play fake here on first down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
I got you, boy. Mike 5.
Wilson wants to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll make it third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
54 is Mike. 54 is Henry. 54. Watch 54.
On third down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Seahawks, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.